welcome back to my channel. Let's go. Today I'll be preparing some cocoa bread, also known as butter flaps. My ingredients will be in the description box. Here I'm combining everything together: a little salt, some yeast, eggs, warm water, some melted butter, and coconut milk. I combine everything together and I mix this with some warm water. I use a spoon to mix the dough, then I'll use my hand to knead this. There is my dough. I will now need to put this down so that the yeast will help this dough to rise so that I can make my cocoa bread. This is what it looks like before I cover with a towel. Here is it after 3 hours. It's really cold where I'm at, so I had to find means and ways how to help this so the dough would rise. Here I'm making little balls. After coating with additional flour, once I was done with this, then more work continues where I will need to use my rolling pin to roll the dough to form the butter flaps, also known as the cocoa bread that I will be making. This is a lot of work. I used olive oil and I also used unsalted butter throughout the process. Once I roll these with the pins, I folded. I will need to leave them so the dough will double in size. It's extremely cold where I'm at, so I tried my experiment by preheating my oven, and once it cooled down, I put my dough there so my dough could get a little warm heat, because inside my house is like really cold. This took longer than expected. Here I am also using butter. This is optional. I wanted to just experiment. I made flaps with some, and some I did them just like the old Jamaican way. This is the first time your girl is experimenting. Here I'm using a bowl to just mark this to get a right size, not for all of them because it's a lot of work. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, thank you for stopping by. Please remember to give the video a like. I can't implore it anymore, although persons still watch the videos. They watch them, but they never check off the like button. Please remember to give the video a like so YouTube can add me in their algorithm. Thank you. Once I was done with rolling them out, I coated some with butter and some with olive oil. I will need to leave this so the dough will double in size. Here is what it looks like 2 hours after it had doubled or tripled in size. I preheated my oven to 350 degrees where I'll be baking them for 20 to 25 minutes. It's my first time, and on a scale of 1 to 10, I gave myself a 7. I did really excellent with them. This is what they look like after they were added to the oven for 20 minutes. I'm just adding a little butter and a little olive oil on them to help with the moisture. They came out excellent. They were soft and we really enjoyed them. I add them with some ackee. So I made cocoa bread and I added ackee to it, more called an ackee loaf. I really enjoyed these for my dinner. This cocoa bread can also be eaten with Jamaican patties, which I really do love, but we did not have any at home, so your homegirl improvised. We had some with cheese. The next day we had some with some ackee. You can take this and make this your own. The finished recipe, it was a good one. I really enjoyed making this, although it took a long while. And worse, the place is cold. But stay tuned because a second video will be coming up whenever time I get the chance again, because I really want to get a 10 out of a 10. Thank you again for coming to my channel. These cocoa bread were moist, they were soft, they came out really excellent. Thank you for your support. See you soon.